Welcome, amazing one, and let's solve this beautiful geometry puzzle together. We are given a semicircle. From here to here measures 6 units. From here to here measures 26 units. And inscribed are line segments. From here to here measures x units. From here to here measures 8 units. And a chord, this is a chord, this line is a chord because it's touching the circumference at these 2 points. And this chord is right angle with these 2 line segments at these 2 ends. The question is asking us to find the length of x, which is this length, this line segment. Is this something you can do? Don't worry yourself. I will take you through it step by step. It's just so easy. Now, what you need to do is see that the question has told you that this is a semicircle. When you see this kind of question, try to make a complete shape so that it helps you to get what you want to get. So what we need to do first is we are going to complete this shape to make it a full circle. Then it gives us a picture of what we should do. Let's do that together. So we are going to use broken lines. So let's use it to complete the shape. So this is what we have. Now this is our full circle. What should we do next? We are also going to extend this line segment. Let's extend it to touch the circumference. And we also extend this line segment to touch the circumference. Let's do it together. So we are going to have, so we can extend this. So we do it gradually. And this is what we have. So this is what we have. We can also extend this. So do it gradually. And this is what we have. Now, what did you observe? You observe that what you have in the upper side of the semicircle is the same with what you have in the lower part. You see that the shape is now symmetrical. So what it means is that if this line segment from here to here measures x units, it means that this length from here down to this end also measures x units since the shape is symmetrical. And it also means that from here to here measures 8 units. It also means that, remember, the 6 units we have here is for this part of the diameter. So let's take it up. So the 6 units, we can write it here. Now remember we said from here to here measures 8. So in that case, this length will also measure 8 units. Now what should we do at this point? What we need to do is just observe also. You see that this line segment has now become a chord. Did you see? Because it's touching the circumference at these 2 points. Is there any other chord we can identify? Yes. This one is also a chord. You see, is a chord. Even though it's a diameter, we say that diameter is a special type of chord since it touches the circumference of a circle at these 2 points. And if we label this chord A and then label this B, then we can label this one M and then this one N. You observe that these 2 chords intersected at this point. So we can label this point P, this point. And what does this remind you? It reminds you of this intersecting chord theorem. Let me remind you of that. It says if you have a circle drawn and there are 2 chords drawn to touch each other at a point, if you label this A and then this B, then label this M and this N. And if this point of intersection is P, the theorem states that AP, so we have AP, let's take it up, multiplied by PB should be equal to MP multiplied by PN. So this is what the theorem states. Now, how will this theorem help us in this diagram? You have seen that we have identified these 2, MN and AB, as 2 chords and which intersect at point P. So applying this theorem here, we are going to have AP. So from here to here is AP, and that gives us 8 multiplied by PB. From here to here is PB, and that gives us X. So we have 8 multiplied by X should be equal to MP. We have MP from here to here is 6, is to be multiplied by PN. PN is this whole length. And from here to here measures 26. And remember we said that the shape is symmetrical. So it means that if from here to here is 6, from here to here should also be 6. So it means our PN is going to be 26 plus 6, and that gives you 32. So our PN is 32. So we have 6 times 32. Now what should we do next? Our target is to find X. So to remove this 8, because they are multiplying, you divide both sides by 8. This will divide to cancel out. So work it out here. We are going to now have, so this gives us X is equal to 8 here is 1, 8 here is 4, and 6 times 4 gives us 24. And that is the value of X. I hope you learned something. Don't forget to tell us how much. Like, share. I'll also be curious to see your own method. Thank you for always choosing to learn through us. I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Have a lovely day. Bye.